Today's country and your all-time favorites, 95 won the Bull. Rob gets in the bullpen. It is time for our community conversation brought to you by Floyd County Medical Center online at fcmc.us.com. Joining me here via StreamYard this morning, I have New Hampton singer-songwriter Madison Kolbet joining us. Madison, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So just kind of catching up on you since the last time we spoke, and of course, we had the single that we had for quite a while in rotation here, "Home Again." That's been doing pretty good for you.
Yeah. A lot of people will text me and say, "Oh, I heard it on the radio," or they'll say, like, people from different parts of Iowa will say they've heard it. So it's really cool, and I really appreciate you playing it so much.
Absolutely. I assume anytime that we play that thing, next thing you know, your phone is just blowing up.
Yeah, my mom will text me that someone texted her or something. It always finds its way back to me, so it's really cool
Well,
to have that.
it's a good full circle moment for you when that comes
Yeah.
around. So, just catching up with you since we've last spoke. What have you been up to lately?
Yeah, so I am in my second semester of grad school at UNI, and second semester is a lot worse than the first. But yeah, school, just continuing with music. Really, just school and music is my main, my only thing right now. I babysit a little bit, but yeah, school and then trying to get shows balance of shows in school, and I'm working on trying to get a little bit of a band put together. So hopefully in the future that'll be an option. But yeah, really just work in school or music in school.
Very good. And we've spoken via email that you are working on a new song. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, so my new song is it's called Laundry Soap, which people always kind of look at me funny like, what do you mean laundry soap? But it's the message. I mean, I think the message is good. It's I wrote it a couple years ago and it just wasn't finished. I couldn't get it there myself, so I took it. My producer, who's produced Home Again and Remember When, I took it to him and I was like, "You want to help me like get this written and finished?" And he helped me. So yeah, his name is Greg Huberty. Uh, so we got it written and finished, and then I was like, you know what? This could be a good, like, more upper beat song than my previous song because that one's kind of sad. So this would be a good one to kind of get fully finished and put out into the world. So yeah, we got it finished, and now it's almost ready to be put out into the world.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think you said probably like on March 1st. Is that the release date for the new single?
It's actually March 8th.
March 8th.
Friday,
Gotcha.
March 8th. Yep, it'll be released.
All right. Very good. Of course, we'll give the exclusive premiere here on 95.1 The Bull for
Yeah.
you. And and listening to the song, myself is like it's kind of a Midwestern thing, and
Mhm.
I could see why people are kind of looking at you strange. It's like it's a
Yeah.
Midwest thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, it's it definitely takes a lot of, like, when I was writing it, some of the imagery was like, because I like, me and my siblings, we'd go outside all the time, and, we were kids, like, little kids once, and little kids get little, like, stains and messy, and yeah, and there's it well, I'll just say. So it mentions my mom in there, like how moms they always kind of know, but my mother isn't the only one in my life who does these sort of things in the song. It's kind of like Remember When, where it talks about grandpa, but there's a whole bunch of other people that, do those things. So yeah, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it too much because the title, it's so kind of ab- abstract or weird that I want people to listen and really get the message
Kind of
after.
like almost like an analogy of sorts.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so, you played for your family, and how was the reaction to it?
I mean, they liked it. They I I don't like they just liked it. They'll tell me anything I play from, they'll be like, "Well, that needs work," or "No, yeah, I think it sounds good." there's no, like, really crazy reaction or anything because I throw so many ideas and songs at them. But no, they like it, and sometimes I just block out what they say too because if I like it, then I mean, then I go with it. But yeah, they like it. My I've sent it to a lot of people and they think it's all right. So I mean, it must be all right.
We'll go along with that. Speaking with Madison Kolbet here on 95.1 The Bull, a singer-songwriter and from our Northeast Iowa area. Of course, with the release date coming up here, are you going to be doing any plans, a release party for the single?
Yeah, so Friday, March 8th at 7 p.m. At the Pivo Brewery in Calmer. There's going to be a release party. And I I have to announce this because I didn't know at the time when I first announced the release party, but I'm going to be doing a fundraiser in honor of a friend who's diagnosed with cancer to the Waterloo Communities Accessing Cancer Treatment Fund. And I'll post the link so you can read about it. But uh, basically, it was a cancer survivor created this fund because she was like encountering people who were like, my copay won't cover this, or I don't have money to get rides to my treatment, or just different things. So my friend that I was talking to, she's like, if you would do a fundraiser for this fund, that would mean a lot to me. So yeah, all the money that is in the tip jar at my release party, or any money at all that you would want to give, will go towards that treatment fund. So yeah, that's kind of a cliff note version of it, but I'll be posting more information about it in the
And of
next
course,
couple
we'll
of days.
we'll share that as well for you, Madison, at 951thebull .com. Madison, what's next for you after the release party? You got, like you said, you got trying to put a band together, a couple of dates maybe
Yeah.
down the line.
Yeah, so the things off the top of my head that I have coming up. I have a show in Rochester at the Forager Brewery March 23rd. And then I'll be in up in the Twin Cities for a writers round in the next couple months, and I'm gonna play at the assisted living in Decorah, which I'm really excited about. Um, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff in the summer that I got sprinkled in there. Wide River Winery in LeClaire, Iowa. Um, I'll be at the St. Ansgar Golf Course in the summer. I don't know that all offhand, but on my website and on my Facebook page, they're all going to be listed if you want to come to any of them.
Yep. And while you're in LeClaire, you make sure you stop by the American Pickers shop over there in LeClaire.
Yeah, that I didn't even know that.
Yep, yep,
That
yep.
is so
I've
cool.
been there before, and I know that it looks larger than life on their TV show, but it's actually kind of a small little quaint little business they got over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'll have to stop by.
There you go. There you go. Madison Colbert, and of course, again, more information. It's on your Facebook, your socials, your website as well.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, very good. We will check up on that. And Madison Colbert joining us here on the Morning Roundup. Again, thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. And of course, hoping for lots and lots of reception playing the new song Laundry Soap here on 95.1 The Bull. So, again, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me and thanks for everything you do, all your playing of my stuff and your support. It means a lot, and I will never be able to fully express how much it means. But yeah, I really appreciate it
Sometimes the small words make the biggest impact.
for sure.
Definitely. Madison Colbert here on the Morning Roundup 95.1 The Bull. Our community conversation brought to you by Floyd County Medical Center on 95.